Come in, Volodya. Please, have a seat.
Is that thing on?
No. Don't worry about it. These tapes will be gathering dust deep down in some basement.
Shut it off.
But-
Vykleci, Valeri.
As you wish, Colonel.
There is no room for the truth on that machine.
That's a dangerous word, Volodya. Truth. Such an ambiguous concept.
Stop it, Valeri. We are defeated here. I know it and you know it too.
I'm afraid that Moscow cannot accept.
I am not talking to Moscow. I am talking to you.
And what exactly are you telling me?
That I did not bring my men to America to commit mass suicide. And what is coming, I will need you with me.
You can count on me, Volodya.
I hope so, Valeri. Now, put that thing on and we'll get this done.
Very well. Interview number 478, subject, Colonel Vladimir.
In his address to the party Congress, the General Secretary spoke of sacrifices made and sacrifices yet to come. But he emphasized that there is no doubt that we are winning this war and that the end is in sight.
It was a rout. Our scattered forces headed for Seattle, and the relief we hoped we would find there. To use a nuclear bomb on one's own country, it was insanity on a scale unmatched even by our own generals. It also destroyed what dreams we had left of ever achieving victory in America. If it hadn't been for the Colonel, we wouldn't have known about Cascade Falls at all. Based on the communiques from Moscow, all was as fine as could be. And now that the Chinese had declared themselves our allies, victory was supposedly within reach. Again. But we knew better.
Yeah, so-called one. The Americans are trying to surround us, but they will not succeed. They needed a nuclear bomb to stop our brave comrades at Cascade Falls. And they will need another one to stop us now. Ural 5, what is the status of the convoy?
The wounded are in good shape and we are ready to continue forward.
Good. Romanov, you will command our frontal aviation assets and protect the convoy.
Ural 5 here. We are moving at this time.
Malashenko will capture the radio relay station ahead, and you must support him, Romanov. We can bring in reinforcements as soon as it is secure.
Malashenko на связи. Advancing at this time. Ural 5 here. I've ordered the convoy to continue north along the main highway.
Excellent. We are moving. The Americans will not be able to hold us back. So-called one, out. Those trucks carry our infantry and our wounded, Romanov. Do your utmost to protect them.
Говорит Malashenko, we do not have time for this delay. We should leave the wounded to the Americans.
I will not surrender our comrades to the enemy, Captain.
They will slow us down.
As will you if you do not get a move on. Advance and secure the radio relay station as planned.
Ural 5 here. Continuing ahead.
Hello guys, and welcome to Mission 18 of World in Conflict. Just gotta take this radio station.
We have captured the relay station. Securing the area now.
Good. Make sure the radios remain functional.
Of course, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Might be worth trying to get behind these vehicles so that we do more damage to them with these rockets. I've got to make sure I take out these Bradleys because they do fire up at our helicopters quite a bit and do quite a lot of damage. Just got my repair vehicle repairing friendly units. That's good.
Ural 5 here. We are taking losses.
Help them, Romanov.
Making sure I'm taking out these AT infantry. Just so that those heavy tanks don't take so much damage, and then the heavy tanks can deal with everything else. Nice. Some more on the left side.
You are now responsible for protecting the convoy flank.
Understood. Malachenko out.
So call on to all battle group elements. We have established contact with Army Command. Reinforcements are now available.
Initiating field repairs. Armor rolling. Armor fixing vehicle.
Let's just take out these tanks. Lovely.
What should we do? Initiating field repairs.
Shooting them in the arse would work well. I am still going to focus the Bradleys though, so we don't take too much damage. I should probably bring in another helicopter. Let's do that, as we do have the points to do so. Well, that's those dealt with. Just repaired this friendly tank. Repair our own tank. Will be a good idea.
Ural 5 here. We've cleared the ambush. Moving at this time.
Repairing our comrade.
Lutki Amerikanskia. We will clear the surrounding area of enemy troops so that they don't surprise us again. Romanov, use your helicopters to scout our flanks. Destroy all enemies you find. Malachenko, report.
Говорит Malachenko. The flanks are secure at the moment, but we will have a hard time getting to Seattle at this pace. The Americans are everywhere.
It's a fine mess we have landed ourselves in. Such dreams. Such a disaster. As I thought, the Americans are moving more troops into the area. Destroy them, Romanov.
There's a bunch of Bradleys over here. Let's just kill those. I'm just letting my repair tank repair the convoy, because I think we have to keep them all alive best we can. Just repair that transport truck to max so it doesn't die. And we'll come over here. I've got to deal with this medium anti-air vehicle somehow. I guess we'll just have to rush it. Nice.
We're moving out. We're repairing the target.
We've got plenty of weapons to attack with.
Товарищ полковник, we should be counterattacking. This scampering about the countryside will lead us nowhere.
Нет, Captain. To counterattack now would be foolish and rash. We will follow the plan.
Just making sure that Bradley's dead. The repair tank needs to fix itself up though, because these light tanks have done quite a lot of damage to it.
Area clear. Move on to the next waypoint, Romanov.
This is Ural 5. We are moving out.
It is unfortunate that we didn't succeed at Cascade Falls. Things would have been different.
Yeah, but not necessarily better, Comrade.
Maybe not.
More enemy vehicles. Wipe them out, Lieutenant.
We've got plenty of weapons to attack with. We're moving out. Affirmative.
We need to get behind them.
Weapons are.
Oh shit, that's a heavy anti-air.
Target.
I'll use my flares, I can probably rush it. There we got it. Oh shit, it's not dead.
We'll destroy the Americans
Kill it.
together.
Phew.
Unit killed.
Oh, we still lost our helicopter. Thankfully it wasn't the one that was high rank.
Starting repairs now.
can always get another.
Repairing the target.
And that was very close. We almost lost all of our helicopters in that engagement. Not quite what I had planned.
We're flying to the destination. Logging target.
Repairing our vehicle.
We go to destination. Flying. Preparing attack. Go to lock. Flying and initiating. Go to lock. Flying.
One tank down. 2 tanks down. Just focus on these heavy tanks.
We are moving and logging target. Just give us a command. Heavy attack helicopter is inbound.
Well, that helicopter's completely whiffed half of its rockets.
We got plenty of weapons. Helicopter here. Hostile targeted. Attack hostile target. Affirmative. You see that I received the order. Flight alone. Helicopter hostile targeted. Just go the route. Flight Mi-24 going in. Helicopter. We got the route. Head down. Head down.
We can heading for the position.
Kilton is flying to lock and engage the enemy.
Repairing our
Alright,
comrade.
not too bad so far. Other than losing that helicopter to the anti-air ambush, I think our micro's been okay so far.
Lock and engage. Initiating a
My flares didn't really do as much as I wanted them to, which sucks.
heavy attack helicopter is inbound.
But oh well.
Well done, Romano. Move on.
Tank killer on the
Armor available for backup.
affirmative. Flying to the goal, moving to location. Weapons armed. Mi-24 engaging.
We're moving up. Our tracks are steady.
Recommend destination. Departing.
Ural 5 here. We have incoming artillery. Spreading out now.
Shot! Those artillery batteries must be dealt with. Romanov, I have a change of mission for you. You are to neutralize the American rocket launchers. We have their approximate locations marked for you.
We can repair armor moving out.
Well, let's get my repair tank over here.
Affirmative. Flying to the destination.
Quite far away
Heavy gunship will follow the flight path.
from the convoy.
To location. Destination confirmed. Moving. Moving. Go!
There's one. Let's just kill that. Lovely, that's one down. I think what I'm going to do is just try and ignore most of the units,
Destination received. Destination confirmed.
go around them,
Heading up.
and we'll just make sure that we focus on the medium anti-air vehicles.
Affirmative, Tavarish Commander. Launching an AT missile. Look out for that. We see that. Affirmative.
Okay, that's good.
Engage the enemy.
I might also take out the Bradley.
Heavy attack helicopter is inbound. Destination received. Destination received. Moving up. Mi-24 going in at full speed. Moving out. Affirmative. Destination received. Destination received.
Shit, there's another medium anti-air vehicle. Oh no. Kill it. Kill it, please. Whew. Okay, well we lost both of our helicopters, or two out of 3 at least. I'm not sure this one can even kill this. Maybe it will. Just set up our new reinforcement point. Maybe I shouldn't have been so greedy.
We're heavily armed. Just point the way. Target and fire. Depart.
This is Ural
that
5.
it?
The artillery barrage has stopped.
Okay,
We are
good.
regrouping.
Well done, Lieutenant. But we still have much to do.
Initiating field repairs. Fixing vehicle. Initiating field repairs.
Destination moving.
The Americans have set up dug-in positions in and around the hills. These must be destroyed.
Depart.
We have established contact with some fire support elements, Romano. Call on them when needed.
We're moving
Лебедев на связи. Communications intercepts indicate an American command post to the north.
Then we will destroy it as well. That should cripple them long enough for the convoy to escape.
Da. Then we can concentrate on the National Guard forces coming up from the south.
We can roll out anytime.
Tank hunter awaiting.
Ural 5 here. We are moving at this time. This is Ural 5. We have several casualties from the barrage.
This was unexpected. Try to protect what's left of the convoy, Romano.
It was annoying that we lost helicopters there because they were high rank.
Tavarish Poroshenko, shouldn't we concentrate on moving forward?
If we do so without clearing the area first, we will take heavy casualties.
I protest this entire plan, sir.
Noted. Now get moving. Sokol 1, out.
Flying to coordinates. Head out. Depart. Go.
Yes, товарищ командир. We're repairing the target.
Hostile targeted. Атакую.
Товарищ командир, we're repairing the target.
Right, that one's fixed up. It shouldn't be too long until we raise the ranks of these helicopters anyway. Especially with the amount of units we've got to kill. Just got to make sure that I kill any units that have machine guns first. May as well just dump a couple of strikes onto these. That should get the job done.
We're repairing the target.
Mission accomplished. The enemy got hit.
I think we only need to kill the fortifications in order to complete the objective, so it may be worth just using TA to hit the bunkers. We do actually have room to bring in some more units. Maybe we should actually bring in some ground units though. If we bring in the armoured transports, we can use the rockets at long range, well, they're ATGMs that they have.
Armor moving out.
It's probably not as good as a helicopter though, so let's just bring in the helicopters for now. So I'm just gonna hit this one with the old tank buster. Very good.
Repairing our comrade.
We need hostile sight.
Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base, over.
Товарищ командир, where do you want us?
Flying. Moving.
Товарищ командир, where do you want us?
Initiating a heavy attack round. Affirmative.
Just get behind this tank.
Hostile target.
We'll put the spiral missile into the back of it. Good.
Товарищ командир, starting repairs now. Starting repairs now. We're repairing the target.
Heavy gunship ready for combat.
Just gonna get them all repaired, and we'll carry on to the last point.
Flying to the coordinate. Destination moving.
I think I'm just gonna put a tank buster through here. Let's actually grab a couple. There's a heavy anti-air back here that I want to kill.
I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks.
As well get rid of that sooner than later.
Tank hunter awaiting orders. Waiting for moving. Departing. Moving. Departing.
Night mission accomplished. The enemy
Good.
got hit. Out.
Yeah, Sokol 1. All strong points have been cleared. Malashenko, are you in position?
Heavy gunship on
Malashenko Fute, we are ready.
Ural 5 here. We are holding until further notice.
We have incoming American fighters. They are warthogs. Take cover.
Here come the A-10s.
Romanov, you will provide air support to 2nd Company while they assault the command post.
Hopefully that didn't kill my repair. No, it didn't.
Recovery vehicle.
Tavarit Malashenko, you have yet to let me down, Romanov. Don't do so now. Advance!
And watch for stray enemies attacking the convoy, Romanov. Protection of the trucks is still your main priority.
Oh shit. The heavy anti-air. Once again. Let's try and take that out with air support first of all.
The convoy is under attack, Romanov. Help them!
Launching a spire missile. Hostile.
Working here reporting hostile casualties.
All weapons are affirmative. Head out.
I think we potentially missed that heavy anti-air. I didn't see it die.
This is Levy. The pursuing U.S. forces are now less than 2 kilometers away.
They have been busy with the battle. Any word from Army Command on what the overall plan is?
None since the last call to rally at Seattle. We are getting sporadic transmissions from other battle groups, but nothing concrete.
It's all falling apart.
No! We will go to Seattle and let the Americans destroy themselves by attacking us.
Yes, of course, Captain. Now secure that command post.
It will soon be accomplished. Malashenko out.
Armored hit move. Starting
That is ridiculous how much damage those heavy anti-air do. I guess they are the counter, but still. Almost lost that helicopter. I'll just bring in the last strike behind that building, but otherwise it looks like we're all good.
We're repairing the target.
Watching here. The background complete is out.
Flying to the destination. We're moving out. Look and engage the enemy. We've received the order. MI-24 going in at full speed. We got the route. Flying there now. Executing the target. All weapons are gone. Affirmative.
Alright, I think that's it. Just one more medium tank over there. And we should have secured the command post.
We can repair anything. Starting repairs now.
Waiting. We're moving. Initiating a heavy attack run.
We're repairing the target.
Repairing attack run. Executing mission. Enemy spotted. Lock and engage.
Lomachenko here. Area secured.
Good. Ural 5, you are free to move ahead to the next rendezvous point. The road is clear.
Acknowledge, Sokol 1. See you there. Ural 5 out.
Where is coming here? We're with you.
This is Ural 5. We are moving out. We ran the gauntlet with only minimal losses. Thank you for the excellent support, Comrade Lieutenant.
We're repairing our starting repairs
You
now.
protected the convoy and the wounded to the best of your abilities, Romano. Well done. Now we must see to defending our rear while the convoy continues on. I have a plan for how we will proceed. Briefing in 5 minutes. Captain Malashenko and Major Lebedev, you will attend. The rest of you hold in place and stand guard. If we go to Seattle, we'll die in Seattle. The Americans will never allow the Chinese to land. We saw in Cascade Falls how far they are willing to go.
What exactly are you saying?
We're not going to Seattle. I've made preparations to take the men home. A ship is expecting us at this location tonight.
What? And betray our country?
It's the right thing to do. I'll accept full responsibility.
Were you aware of this?
He's not in command here. I am. Please try to understand, Nikolai.
I am Captain Malashenko of the Soviet Army, and you are acting like a traitor.
I'm doing this for the men, Kolya.
Those men don't belong to you. They belong to the state. My wife and daughter didn't die so that you can turn tail and run.
But we don't belong here. This entire venture has been a full...
Thank you, comrade. Thank you. He was a traitor.
I'm taking my company to Seattle.
I'll bring the battalion. To victory.
To victory.
Time to choose, old friend. To all Sokol elements, this is Major Lebedev. The colonel is dead. I am taking command. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company has moved ahead to Seattle. We must organize the rear guard. Romanov, establish a perimeter and hold off all American attack. You will have to command some of the ground elements as well, Romanov. Do not let the Americans through. Set up defensive positions by the highway. I will see to the flanks. Frontal aviation will continue to fly sorties for us. Call them for air support.
Armor moving out.
Вертолет ready.
Well,
To the destination.
didn't see that coming.
Heavy gunship will follow the flight path.
Actually, as I mentioned when I started playing this campaign, I've never played any of the Soviet missions before, so that was quite something.
Yes, товарищ командир. Armor available for battle. Our tracks are steady.
Can we bring in any forces? We actually have a bunch of anti-tank infantry and stuff we can bring in now. Might be worth investing in that.
We're moving out, товарищ командир.
First thing I see is heavy anti-air. Great.
American ground forces approaching, and they have anti-air units. Be careful, Romanov.
Armor here. Товарищ, load up a heat.
We're heavily moving to location. Destination comes affirmative. Flying to the coordinates.
Available for battle.
Mi-24 heat flight.
Now with the anti-air out of the way, we can come in hot.
The colonel is right. This whole operation was doomed from the beginning. Why didn't we see it?
Hostile sighted. Стреляем. Executing received the orders. Mi-24 going in. Hostile sighted. Stреляем. Commencing flyby attack.
Where can we see fixing vehicle?
We've got to get behind this heavy tank.
We are switching communications to alternate frequency 4. Do so now.
Oh shit.
Ural 5, acknowledge. Ural 5 here. Ural 5, you have new order. The convoy is to proceed to the coordinates I'm about to send you. We will fight off the Americans here and then follow you. Understood. Maloshenko, acknowledge. This is Lebedev, calling Captain Maloshenko. Прием. They must have missed the frequency switch. Too bad, but we will manage without them.
We hit the enemy. Kill confirmed. Heavy gunship ready for locking. Moving to moving.
Shit, another one. I'm gonna bring in the anti-air now.
What should we do? Preparing this machine. What are your next orders? Give us firing agent. Target right and engage.
We are sane man, you and I. The state will need us when the time comes.
Okay, and we'll bring in another one. We'll set up a bunch of ambushes. Because that is a lot of tanks. Oh my.
Helicopter here.
We got a situation. We're fixing vehicle.
Heading for the destination. Destination received. Moving
I
out.
do have TA that I should use.
Acknowledge. Mounting for tank. Watching out.
Heading for the
Target armor under attack.
Watching here. Reporting hostile casualties.
Oh no. Medium attack helicopter.
Hostile.
Romanov, you must hold for a little while longer. Then we will fall back for the next line of defense.
Target defeated.
And we're gonna need a couple more heavy tanks because I just blew up my own.
We got a situation here. You
They're engaging us. Товарищ командир, we're available. Affirmative. Move 80 units heading out. Товарищ командир, go. Your command, товарищ командир.
Where can we assist? Repairs. What are your
They're
next
engaging
orders?
us.
Let's bring in a few strikes.
Watching here.
Hopefully we can take care of these units.
Defeated. Just give us a target.
Give us your orders. We're engaged.
Watching here. Reporting
So
hostile.
bring in the rest of the anti-tank infantry, I think I will.
The enemy got hit.
We're fixing vehicle. Our tracks
The only trouble is moving it back.
We got the target. Anti-tank unit available. We're on the move. Infantry ready for combat. Affirmative.
Need to get these guys properly into cover.
Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Give us some support. Get going.
What should we
Oh
do?
shit. That one's gone. That's not good.
Right.
And all of this infantry is actually really spread out.
Carry on moving
Shit.
to the destination.
Well, we'll do that. We'll do that. And I think I'm actually probably just going to stop bringing in an air force. We'll just focus on ground
Incoming
assets.
artillery. Time to fall back to alternate defense positions, Romanov.
Returning to base. Over.
Armor on the move. Armor
Bell
rolling.
unit acknowledged. Moving infantry heading out. We got it. Squad, go. Infantry acknowledged. Moving out. Commander. We're ready.
Shit.
Давай!
Heavy armor.
Infantry
These guys
ready.
have got to run.
Run quickly. Move out and face it up.
Armor here. Товарищ командир.
Your command, Tavarish Commander. What now, Tavarish Commander? Let's move it.
We must resist them with all we have. This is it, Romanov. We will break their attack and then retreat.
Oh no, is my infantry going to get run over there?
In the middle
I
of
think
some
they are.
fire at the dark. Heads down and go. Taking hits.
Yes, Tavarish.
They are engaging us.
We're moving out now.
Your command, Tavarish. Awaiting squad reinforcement. Tavarish
The
Commander.
enemy has breached our defenses to the east. Watch your flanks, Lieutenant.
Right, let's send some heavy units over.
Negative here. The eastern approach is safe.
Infantry ready for combat. Affirmative. Moving. We are regrouping and resupplying. Your command, get to that. Send your soldiers. We've got new orders for us.
Armor rolling.
So far so good. We do have heavy air support that we can use. I think I might bring that in on the main road. Alright, let's just smoke that guy off. Okay, we have some more points to use. Let's just bring in some more tanks. Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to move over to the side though. Great. We don't have any fortifications down on the right side yet. Let's move over there.
I didn't hit anything.
Armor moving out.
Gonna bring in the Daisy Cutter on the right side. I think I'll bring in the Cluster Bomber on this side. Nice.
We're in the middle of something. Input getting to some acknowledged. Acknowledged. Got new orders. Drop in some backup. Ready for combat. Unit gone. Get into some position. We got casualties. Send them your recruit.
Oh, I think all of my infantry just died there. That really sucks. Well, those tanks are going to be dead soon, so we'll just bring in the tank buster in the mid.
Unit gone.
I might even bring in a cluster bomber. Oh, never mind, that did the job. We'll smoke that off for the time being.
You can see fighting in the distance, but we have not seen any Americans for a while now.
Excellent. Did you get the coordinates I sent you?
Yeah, but there must be some mistake. I thought we were going to Seattle.
Yes, the coordinates are correct. The road should be clear. We will meet you there.
Understood. Estimated arrival is 3 hours at present speed. We're out 5 out.
Your command, Tavarish Commander.
What are your next orders? Hostile is firing the heat. Firing the heat.
Very good. Let's just put one across there. We'll put a couple like so. Although this left side is getting overrun. That's not good. Get some tanks over here. Oh my. Let's just bring it across the bomber. We'll just back off. I might even keep these guys away for the time being. May as well tell that to come in. Oh, that was a lovely, lovely hit. We can get sight onto some of these forces. We can destroy them nice and easy. Okay. Reinforce that infantry. We'll maintain the right side nicely.
The convoy will soon have reached a safe distance. It won't be much longer now, Romanov.
Keep bringing in those heavy tanks. We'll wait a little bit longer and bring in another one. Cluster bomb that. Thank you very much.
The eastern approach is safe.
Incoming fire. Watch out. Enemy destroyed.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out.
Lebedev here. The eastern approach is safe.
This is ludicrous. The amount of units that are coming our way is just nuts.
What now, Tavares Commander?
Oh, they just run over my AT
The
infantry.
Americans will break soon. They will not be able to sustain these losses forever.
We can break through
We have a squadron of Tu-95s on call, Romano. They should be able to break the American attack completely with their bombing runs. Call them in now.
Okay, lovely, we'll do that.
Stay clear of the area. Over.
You lost a unit.
Do I want to bring it over on this side? I don't think I do. I think it's just a matter of bombing the highway.
Carpet bombing requested.
You got casualties.
Oh yes, look at that.
Engaged.
What a glorious bombing strike.
No hostiles left in that corridor of destruction. Out.
Heavy armor. Yes, to engaged. Enemy, what are your next orders?
The Americans are giving up. I can see why the Colonel put so much trust in you, Comrade Romano. You have saved all our lives here today. This is Major Lebedev to all remaining units. The time has come for us to retreat. We will not go to Seattle, but to an industrial harbor further north where a transport ship is waiting to take us home. This order comes directly from Army Command. Captain Maloshenko and 2nd Company will not be joining us. The Americans have a saying, live to fight another day. And that is exactly what we will do, comrades. And then we will honor the Colonel's memory by winning this war. Lebedev out.
They say you're asking me for papers.
I'm sorry, Comrade Major, but since Colonel Arlovsky is dead, I can't leave
Captain,
without
do
verifying...
you know who Comrade Minister Kravchenko is?
Of course. He is the Minister of Defense.
And my father-in-law. Do this, and I'll make sure you're duly rewarded for your selfless service to the state.
Major, without some confirmation, I simply
And then
can't...
again, I could just have my men shoot you. Perhaps your second in command is more willing to listen.
We'll leave with the tide.
Good choice. Tell the men.
Mission accomplished. And there we have it. All primary and secondary objectives complete. Quite the mission, and pretty awesome cutscenes as well. I think possibly in that mission we maybe could have got away with using some repair vehicles at the end, but I just thought we didn't have enough time to really do those orders, so I was just spamming down as many tanks as I could, and it seemed to work out, so that's good. The debrief is as follows. The convoy came through with only marginal losses and is now safely on its way to the harbour north of Seattle, where a ship is waiting to take our battle group home. Your excellent use of air support and equally impressive command of ground forces helped ensure the survival of many comrades who will now live to see the motherland again. That's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this mission as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.